Welcome to IMS Gate Academy. In this session, we are going to discuss the complete exam analysis and detailed solution for data science and artificial intelligence paper. As you all aware about that, from this year only, this branch has newly added by the IITs. So guys, first of all, just confirm in the chat box that voice is clear to you. Just confirm audio and video once so that we can start the session. So dear student, if I talk about today is 3rd Feb and today we are live, I am just telling this information because I know many of you will watch in recording also in future after 10 days, after 15 days. So we are live here on the same day of GATE exam. Today is 3rd Feb and exam conducted 9:30 to 12:30 and now we are live just after the 1 hour of GATE exam. So dear students, if I talk about the complete weightage, subject wise weightage in the data science paper, so engineering mathematics itself contains 34 marks. As you all are aware, general aptitude is always fixed, that is 15 marks. So guys, combinedly 34 and 15, it is 49, means approximately 50 marks are from non-technical sections only, engineering mathematics and general aptitude. Student, it's a very important information that for the future aspirants, and I know that today we are in this phase that where data science and artificial intelligence has a future, and every students, even in the from the next year, even from you, if you are mechanical branch, if you have civil branch, if you have EC branch, you can also think to write as a second paper for data science and artificial intelligence, because definitely in future we have a amazing scope in this field. So guys, first of all, mathematics and aptitude weightage is like this: programming and data structure having the weightage of 12 marks, algorithm contain 10 marks weightage, artificial intelligence 6 marks question, machine learning 11 marks question, and DBMS and warehousing containing 10 marks. So it is combinedly you will get a 100 marks paper. So guys, now next come to the point where how many pattern of question. As you all know that in the GATE exam we have fixed 3 pattern of questions: MCQ, NAT and MSQ, and here are the numbers: MCQ 38 out of 65, NAT 25 and MSQ was 2 only. So for this paper, these are the questions classification for the data science paper, which was conducted on 3rd Feb 9:30 to 12:30 morning session. Now guys, without wasting of time, this is all about the analysis part. We will discuss in last the expected cutoff also with the experts. Now I would like to invite our expert, Mr. Ravi sir. And so Ravi sir, please come.
Hello,
yes.
sir.
Yes. So you are going to solve some questions of DBMS as well as data.
Yes, sir. Few questions from the student, like memory-based questions we got from programming data structure as well as a DBMS question.
Yes, yes.
So whatever questions we have, like we can solve it. Like
Yes, yes.
so, like we see the analysis students, like this paper is going to play a vital role. You understand? See, almost 77% of like just machine learning and artificial intelligence maintain only 17% weightage. Remaining 83% normally, like the few subject of computer science and mathematics, if you study in general aptitude, and getting good rank becomes very easy in this paper. So now look at the question and the overall question which I saw, like from DBMS and programming data structure and other mathematics. So overall, like easy to moderate questions only we can see here. So one of the question from programming data structure. So programming data structure. So there was a match the following question is given. So match the followings. So let me write the question here. So they given here the FIFO. So FIFO data structure given, first in first out, then followed by lookup. Then third one is last in first out. So right side is given A, stack, B, Q, C is given hash table. So this question is framed to match the following. So you can see here is the data structures, like first in first out. So maintained by what? Q only, right? first in first out maintained by queue. The last in first out is the stack nature. The hash table we search it like order of 1. So lookup is hash table. So this is the one mark question they have framed. How easy, it won't take much time to solve the question here. So let's see another question. This question is from DBMS. So DBMS. So DBMS. So from DBMS, like you understand, they given functional FDs given. So they are asking like which of the following. So we can derive from that, equivalently derive from this. The given relation is given, relation R U V W X Y Z relation, and FDs are given, like FDs are given. FDs are given, U derives V and again U derives W. So Wx derives Y, again Wx derives Z and V derives X. This is given FDs. Now they are asking which of the following FDs can be determined from the above FD sets. So sets options given, option A given as, so VW deriving Y, and option B VW deriving YZ, option C VW derives Vx, option D so Wx derive Yz. So what is the question? Which of the following FDs can be determined from this one, like equivalently, how, what are the equivalently can be determined? So for this we need to find out what closure property, closure of it. Suppose if I take the closure of VW, so closure of VW, so VW included. So now it is whether deriving or not. So Wx deriving Y not, Y should come into closure of this VW. So VW closure, if you see VW included plus, so now you can see from here, from this you have to derive, right. So VW, V deriving what? X, so X I am writing, X I am writing. When X is there, Wx derives what? Z, Z is deriving. So Wx derives what? Y is deriving, so Y is deriving. Now see, so right side Y should be there, Y is there. So now, so option A can derive, option A can be derived. This is a MSQ question, MSQ question framed here, MSQ question. So now second one what? Again, so VW, so VW closure property, same thing will get, but let's try. So VW and so V derives X, so Wx derives Z, Y. So what should be there? So Yz should be there, so Yz is included. Hence option B also can determine, option B also can be determined. So look at VW, so VW plus, so VW Vx should be derived. So VW means VW I can get it, V derives what? This third one V only, this is sorry, in option, so this is given only V only given. Now see, so VW is there, V derives what? X, so Wx derives Z, Y is there, Z, Y is there, but V could not able to derive because U derives V is there. This right side part you could not able to get it, right. So now I can say this is not possible, this is not possible. Now you can say Wx, you can say, so Wx plus, so Wx, so now Wx derives Y, so Wx derives Z, so Yz included, Yz included. So option D also can be determined. Hence option A and D, 3 are the answers for this question. I hope you understand everybody the solution of it, MSQ question framed. Similarly, we will see one more question from, so algorithm point of view, they have framed the question from algorithm. From algorithms, the question is asked like minimum number of comparisons required in place quick sort of given a numbers, the pivot element also given. So let me give a data, let me write the question. So find out minimum number of comparisons required. required in place quick sort of element given 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. The pivot element is the last element, is given pivot element is the last element. So what the question they are asking here? How many comparisons required for this data? So you know that we have to take the pivot element as a key point. So less than element you should keep it left side. So greater than element you should keep it right side. So you have to do many iterations. Now they are asking how many comparisons required. If I take this one first element, you see first, so I have to compare to this one. So till this one you have to move it, right? 60 less than 70, no need to move, keep it here only. In second pass what happened? 70 I am comparing to 80. So 70 is what? Less than 80 only. So no need to move, keep it here only. So next one, 80 comparing to 90, it is again less than, keep it here only. So 90 less than, so 90 compared to 100, 90 less than 100. So now it is already sorted. Given sorted are sorted things only given. Number of comparisons 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 comparisons required. So number of comparisons required for this one 4. So this way you can answer it. So look at another question. So one more question from programming data structures, programming data structure only. A tree can be reconstructed. Let me write. Question is a tree can be reconstructed by using the following options. This is MSQ question framed again. MSQ question. So option A given in order and post order. Option B in order and pre-order. Option C post order and pre-order. Option D only in order given. Maybe right spot something missing. If somebody knows, you can correct me. So what is the right side part is given. So a tree can be constructed by using the following options. The construction means you want a traversal. So what is the traversal possible? Like, you know, so suppose the traversal thing given, we can reconstruct the, by looking at the traversal we can reconstruct the tree. But I should know one thing, in order, if I compulsory in order required, if in order is there, in order, so in order with the combination pre-order is there, we can construct, in order with the combination post order is there, we can construct it. So one of them should be there, then we can able to construct. So that means understand, in order post order we can construct, in order pre-order also constructed. Only pre-order post order is there, we cannot able to construct. I must needed what in order. You might have solved such type of questions. So compulsory in order required. So this is incorrect, this also incorrect. So option A and B are the right answer for this question. So one more question from programming data structure only. Programming data structure, it is a easy question they given. So they given a elements 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 is given. So option is given, which of the following sorting algorithms will able to sort in within a 2 pass? They are asking that. So choose the following sorting algorithm which can sort the elements within two passes only, they are asking, within 2 passes. So one is given insertion sort, second one is given, selection sort, selection sort. Third one is given bubble sort. Bubble sort. So they are asking what? Which of the following sorting algorithm will sort it within a 2 pass only. So now if you look at the bubble sort, how bubble sort mechanism goes here, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. It will take 2 pairs. So it will take 2 pairs of first, like, so now it will compare which is minimum, 3 is minimum. So now first pass, so 3, 4, 2, 1, 5 it will come first pass. Second part, next 2 elements I will take it. So which is minimum? So now 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. You see, now 2 passes completed, it is not sorted. It is not sorted. So hence, so bubble sort cannot be the answer. Cannot be the answer. So selection sort. How selection sort will work out? So how selection sort will work out? Look this. Selection sort. So given numbers are 4, 3, 2, 1, right? 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Selection sort is going to happen, it will select the minimum value. First minimum value in the array it will select. So this is the minimum value. It will do a comparison between. So I compared 4. If this first element is what? Greater, it will swap. If it is smaller, it will keep it only. So now, so 1, 3, 2, 4, 5 it will come. So next element, next again. So from this entire list, again next minimum element I should select. This is the next minimum element. So again compare to what? First element override, second element. So now it is smaller, you have to swap out. 1, results 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now understand how many passes I applied? 1 and 2 pass, second pass, 2 pass. Within 2 pass I can able to do it, and this insertion tag definitely take more than 2 passes. Hence option 2 is right. So now options might be given. You might have selected also. Right answer for this question is what? Selection sort is the right answer for this question. This way you can able to solve the question. So now one more question we'll see from programming data algorithm point of view they frame. Algorithms question. They given a DAG, direct acyclic graph. So let me write the question. Vertex P, vertex R, vertex Q. This is a directed graph given. Yes. This is V. This is S. U. This is T. This is T. This is a given graph. So options given. Option A, PRQ, VSUT. Option B, PQ, RS, VUT. Option C, PQ, RSTUV. Option D, PR, QS, VTU. Now they are asking for the given DAG. So which of the following? This is again MSQ question. Which of the following options are topological order? So I hope you know the definition of the topological order. So first of all, you should know in degree you have to maintain, like in degree of vertices. You have to start with the in degree 0 of vertex. You should select it. Then remove that vertex along with its edge. And this process you should continue. The graph becomes what? Empty. The graph becomes empty. So now see in degree if you see. So in degree. So if I write the in degree, what is in degree for this one? 0. For this 0. For this as of now 2. For this in degree is 1. In degree is 1. In degree is 1. In degree is 1. Okay. So now in degree 0 what is what? Either P or Either you start with P or you start with R. So no option starting with R. So starting with what? P. So I have to start with P. Suppose you started with P like this. P started. When you start with the P, now what you have to do it? You have to delete this one. You have to delete this node. So delete node. Then what is the next degree? What? PR only. PR only, right? PR only. So PR, two options we have. So directly you can eliminate or not. So BC is eliminated directly. Yes, Keshav Gaur, absolutely right. Option A and D. So PR eliminated. Now the degree becomes what? 0 only. This degree becomes what? 0. So now PRQ possible. Q, PRQ only. So PRQ is there, PRQ is there, PRQ is there. Now V and S. Now when in degree 0, node you selected and deleted this also. When you deleted this one, the degree becomes 0. This degree becomes 0, right? So S degree, V degree becomes 0. Now two options possible. PR, Q, S also you can write it. So PRQ, V also you can write it. So now see, PRQ, V is there, PRQ, S is there. So after that, you know, one of them if you delete, this becomes 0. One of them delete, this becomes 0. Hence option A and D both are right answer for this question. So my dear students, I hope you understand. So now see, the question is now tough. So most of the questions which you solved from algorithms, from programming data structure, which is easily could able to solve it. Those who have prepared for computer science better in terms like algorithms and DBMS and programming data minimum way. So like mathematics, like at least some 60-70% mathematics you have to cover. So getting 50 marks becomes easy only. So I hope most of you solve the paper well. So some more questions will come up with this line. So now, so mathematics questions. So mathematics and general aptitude questions we are going to be solved now. I'll be inviting other faculty, and after some time we also try to bring some more questions from algorithms as well programming data structure DBMS. Sir, can you shortly tell me, find the number of topological sorting? So number of sorting, like what happens now? 2 ways only now. Even it can increase, right? Suppose you start with R also. Vedant. So as per this question, if you see, so I have to look at the options and I have to select it. So number of means what happens? Now you have to take this one. You can start with R also. RP also possible or not. So now P R combination, which we got 2 ways. Even you can change it, there are options, right? So that you can so apply trial and error, then we can get the number of sorting possible. So now we are going to take the mathematics questions, general aptitude. So all of you tune to the channel ma. So we will try even we gathering some more questions from other sub.
Hello everyone, welcome to IMS Academy. I hope audio video both are clear. Yes. Alright, so I hope guys you guys are doing well, and if you write the exam in the DA, then I hope your paper was well. Let's see, I'm having some questions from the maths and aptitude. Let's see the solutions. Okay, before that we can have a discussion here that engineering mathematics in the DA branch, as we know very well, in this one engineering mathematics having a big weightage. So the weightage is around 34%, so which is a very high weightage. And general aptitude as usual in the other subjects also, in other branches also, the general aptitude is having 15 marks weightage. So this is fixed, but in engineering mathematics as in the DA branch having the high weightage, so this is a very good thing also. So I hope, yeah, all right, clear. Okay, so let's start with the question. I'm having few questions of maths and few questions of aptitude also. So let's start with the one question of the engineering mathematics, which is from the linear algebra, and question was about the eigenvalues. Let's see the question. So it's given to us a matrix. It's given to us a matrix which is 2, -1, 3 and 1. It's given to us a matrix. Then we need to find out the eigenvalues, the type of the eigenvalues. Actually it is asking about type of the eigenvalue, ki whether for this specific matrix eigenvalues are having which type. Okay, so find the type of eigenvalue. As I am saying, these questions are the memory based question, maybe some data is missing or some the question is exact. So please confirm once if you are watching this session, so you can confirm if you appeared with the actual paper, so you can confirm with the data also ki is it correct or not, because these questions are the memory based questions. Find the type of eigenvalues, okay, for this specific matrix. Now as we know that here we can go with the sum and product of eigenvalue, but it will not give you clearly the result. Why? Because the options, in the options we are not having eigenvalues, and whenever we are in the options we are not having eigenvalue, so we should not go directly with the help of the sum and product. But still I will cross check the result with the sum and product also in this question. Alright guys, so now here we need to go for this one. So first of all, if you want to solve, so you can go with the characteristic equation. Directly you can find out the eigenvalue and you can just solve this question, because this is a 2 cross 2 matrix. So you can use the characteristic equation also, or if you want to use the shortcut of this characteristic equation, then also you can use that one and you can solve. So first I am solving this question with the characteristic equation, and later I will write down the shortcut of that one also. So we can write down here the matrix as we are having is 2 minus lambda minus 1, 3, and you can go with the 1 minus lambda is equals to 0. If you will just solve with this one, 2 minus lambda, 1 minus lambda, minus minus plus 3 is equals to 0. When you will just solve this equation, we are having 2, okay, minus 2 lambda, minus lambda, minus minus plus lambda square plus 3 is equals to 0. So we can see we are having here lambda square, okay, we are having here lambda square minus 3 lambda plus 5 is equals to 0, which is your characteristic equation, okay, so which we are very easily we can approach. If you want to go with the direct, so as I told you here, we can go with the direct also, which is called the shortcut of the characteristic equation, and which you can write down here lambda square minus trace of the given matrix, okay, trace of the matrix multiply with the lambda plus determinant of the matrix, that is equals to 0. This is the shortcut of the characteristic equation. If you can directly use this one also. So now I am having a quadratic equation, I need to solve this one. If I will go with the numbers, I can see I need to find out those two numbers whose product will be 5, and by doing addition or subtraction I should get minus 3, but I cannot see any number which give you 5 into 1 will be 5, but this will not give you the 3 or minus 3. So that's why here we need to use the Sridharacharya method, minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, and by that one only we will solve this one. Okay, so if I will solve, or if I will use here for finding the root, so I will go with minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, that will be my root of equation. So if I will follow this one, I am having already minus minus plus 3, root of b square is 9, minus 4, a is 1 and c is 5, divided by 2, a is already 1. When you will solve, you can see 3 plus minus root of 9 minus 20, means here you are having 11, but square root of 11 iota, okay, divided by 2. We can write down, in this case my result will be 3 by 2 plus minus root of 11 by 2 iota. So these should be my eigenvalues. And if the question is talking about find the nature of the eigenvalue, so we can see the eigenvalues are actually what? Complex eigenvalues we are getting here. These are not real, these are not 0. So very easily we can write down here the eigenvalues are complex eigenvalues. If you want to cross check, whether this is complex or not, or whether we are having these eigenvalues are correct or not, so as I told you, we can check this one by the sum and product method. So I am just showing you here how to cross check. So in the future, if any student will have the question in the upcoming exams also, so you should know how to cross check your answer. So here we are having sum. If I will go for the sum of the eigenvalue, sum is nothing but 3. Okay, if I will go for the product of eigenvalue, so product is nothing but determinant only. So here you can go for the determinant will be 2 minus plus 3. So that is 5. So you can see here you want those two eigenvalues whose sum will be 3 and whose product will be 5. So look at here, if you are writing that eigenvalues will be 3 by 2 plus minus root of 11 by 2 iota, you can just check here when you will add, so it will be 3 by 2 plus root of 11 by 2 iota and 3 by 2 minus root of 11 by 2 iota. These two will be gone. 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 6 by 2, means your sum is 3. Yes, definitely it is satisfying. When you want to cross check here for the product also, though definitely it will satisfy, because here we can go with the a plus b and a minus b, which is a square minus b square. So when you will go here the product, so it will be 3 by 2 and minus, or 3 by 2 square minus root 11 square is 11 only, 2 square is nothing but 4, iota square we are having, so I am writing here at iota square only. So this will be 9 by 4, iota square is minus 1, minus plus 1, so this will be 20 by 4, so hence your product is 5. So this is the cross check. Yes, whatever the eigenvalue we find out, that eigenvalue is absolutely correct, that because it is giving you the sum is 3 and product is 5. So according to me, if in the option real, 0, complex is there, then I should go with the complex eigenvalue, because I am having here 3 by 2 plus minus square root of 11 by 2 iota. Alright guys, so as I told you, if you guys were there in the paper, if you guys just approach the paper, then you can confirm also for the question and option both. So this was my first question. Let's approach with the one more question from the engineering mathematics. That question is based on the probability and statistics, and this question is from the distribution, means the states portion, actually the exponential distribution. Here it is given to you, find the PDF, or sorry, it's given to you the PDF probability density function for the function f of x is equals to lambda e to the power minus lambda x, where x is greater than equals to 0, or otherwise the value will be 0 only. And here one more condition is given to you, 5 into e power 5 into ex, means 5 into expected value of x is equals to variance of x. Then find the value of lambda. So first of all, for the exponential distribution, you should know about, you can solve this question in the detail also by using the exponential distribution of any this is nothing but a continuous random variable, so you can solve by the continuous random variable also, but it will take time. So we can go directly here with the smart approach. What should be that here we should know, or you can write down, as we know that the expected value of exponential distribution is nothing but 1 by lambda. And if you want to write down same the variance here, so variance of this exponential distribution will be 1 by lambda square. Okay, so here we can use this condition, it will be 1 by lambda, and the next will be 1 by lambda square, variance and expected value. As one relation is given to us, so we will use this relation, so we can start writing. It is given to us, 5 into expected value of x is equals to variance of x. If I will go with this one, so I can see 5 into expected value is 1 by lambda. Variance of x is nothing but 1 by lambda square. When you will solve here, you can get the value of lambda. Let's see how to solve. So when we will solve, this will be 5 lambda square minus lambda, by the cross multiplication I can solve, or equals to lambda. Then you can go for the 5 lambda square minus lambda is equals to 0. Here you can take lambda as in common. 5 lambda minus 1 is equals to 0. So from here you are having two values of the lambda. When you will solve, you can see you are having value of lambda will be 0, or value of lambda will be 1 by 5. But since you are talking about here the exponential distribution, for that one condition should be there, or you can add here only the lambda should be greater than 0. For this one, lambda should be positive, because if the lambda is negative, then the probability density function will go on in the negative, so it should not be possible. Okay, so it should be greater than equals to 0. So here we cannot take the value lambda equals to 0. Hence the possible answer for this question should be lambda is equals to 1 by 5. So according to me, the answer should be lambda is equals to 1 by 5. Very simply we can approach it. Alright guys, now I'm having few questions from the general aptitude also. let's see those questions. So I'm having one question from the general aptitude. Let's start with the first question. I'm having few questions. First question was from the given digits. Few digits were given to you. From the given digits 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, we are having these digits. How many number of 4 digits can make which are divisible by 3? So how many number of 4 digit can be possible which will be divisible by 3? So which will be divisible by 3? So let's approach it. So we are having a question from the general aptitude. The question is from the 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. 5 digits are given to us. Divisible means the question is from the number system. Let's approach it. So first of all, we are having the number of digits which are given to us 1, 3, 4, 6 and 7. And we need to make a number which is divisible by 3. So first of all, dear students, you should know what is the divisibility of 3, how to find out a number is divisible by 3 or not. So how we can identify. So we should know about this one. Let's approach it. So a number is divisible by 3. We know very well a number can be divisible by 3 if sum of all the digits are divisible by 3. So you can write down here sum of all digits should be divisible by 3. Okay, should be divisible by 3. Alright, so then I can go for the number will be divisible by 3. Now let's see here. If I will go for sum here, I am approaching the question in a simpler manner. If I will go for the sum here, 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 we are having. If we will go for the sum of all these possible numbers, means all these numbers which are given to us. But although we need to make here a 4-digit number, still I am taking all the sum possible here. So it will be 10, 10 or 1, 21 is there. But as it is mentioned to us, we need to take only 4 digit. We need to make a 4-digit number only. So when you will make a 4-digit number, let's see what is the possibility. So suppose 21 is there, then now that is 100% sure. If I am taking only 4-digit number, so among these 5 digit, any one I need to skip. Okay, let's see what is the possibility for the skipping. Suppose I will skip here 1. So 21 minus 20, the sum will be 21 minus 1, the sum will be 20, and 20 is not divisible by 3, so I should not skip 1 here. Okay, now I can check for the next one, 21 minus 3. When I will go for this one, I can see in this case my sum will be 18, my result will be 18, and yes, 18 is divisible by 3. So first of all we can check, or we can just use here 3 as in skipping. So we can skip the 3 in first case. Okay, let's see the next number. When I will go for 21 minus 4, again this number will be not divisible by the 17 is not divisible by the 3. When I will check for the next one, 21 minus 6, my result will be 15. Yes, this is divisible by 6. Okay, divisible by 3. And when I will check for the next number 7, so 21 minus 7, again it will not divisible by the 3. So we can see among all these 5 numbers, only 2 numbers are possible. By if you will just skip those numbers, then also the sum will be divisible by 3. Okay, so again here we can conclude that 3 and 6 we can take as in cases. So you can start by the case number 1 here. Your case number 1 will be when you want to skip the 3. So 3 not included. When you want to skip the 3, so 3 not included. So we are having 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Okay, so 4 numbers means now my numbers will be 1, 4, 6 or 7. Very easily I can go for this one. I need to make a 4-digit number, and I am having 4 numbers only. So 4 digits, 4 places, you need to do the simple arrangement 4p4 4 factorial directly you can write down here. So it will be, you can go with the 4 factorial, which is 24, because we are having here 4 places. If you want to see by filling the blank spaces. Then also you can see we are having 4 places and 4 possible numbers here. So this place will be filled by the 4 number. Okay, all the 4 can be possible here. This can be filled by the remaining 3 numbers. This can be filled by the remaining 2 numbers, or this can be filled by the 1 number. So here also you can approach, or directly by the permutation you can solve. 4p4 means 4 factorial, that is 24. Alright, now if I will go for the case number 2 in this case, so when I am not including 6 here, so when you are not including 6, so 6 is not included. Okay, so in this case again you are having, when you are not including 6, so you are including 3, 1, 3, 4 and 7. 1, 3, 4 and 7. So again we are having 4 places and 4 digits, so we can very easily go for the 4 factorial. I will go with the 4p4, that is 4 factorial 24. So either this is possible or this is possible. Your question is giving you the sense of either first case or second case. Either or is there, so we can go here with the addition rule and directly we can write down the final answer. So hence I will go for the required answer, or required possible ways will be 24 plus 24, that is 48. So very easily we can approach this question. So according to me the answer of this question should be 4848. Alright guys, okay, okay. Right, now let's come to the next question. So I'm having the next question is from the probability. Let's write down the question, then we will discuss here. So it's given to us in a family of 3, or in a family of 3 persons, in a family of 3 in a family of 3 children. In a family of 3 children, find the probability among them, find the probability of among them 2 boys and 1 girls. 2 boy and 1 girl. So as I told you again, the question is memory based question. If these things are given in the paper, then I will tell you the solution. So if the question is like this, then I am telling you the solution. So in a family of 3 children, so it is given to us in a family there are 3 children. You need to find out the probability of having 2 boys. Among them you need to have 2 boys and 1 girl. What should be the probability? So first of all here we can go the possibilities or the possible cases. As here you are saying, that in a family of 3 children, among these 3 children, what is the possibility? Among these 3 children, suppose all the 3 will be boy, or suppose 2 are boy and 1 is girl, or it is possible 1 is girl or 2 is boy. Okay, so here I can write down all the 3 will be boys, or 2 boys and 1 girl, or we can write down 1 boy and 2 girls, or it is possible all the 3 will be girls. These are the possibility I am talking about in general. It's not the required. The total number of outcomes in this case, because the probability is nothing but favorable by total. So we will go for the favorable case also, but if I will look here the total number of cases, so you are talking about in a family there are 3 children. So among these 3 children it is possible all the 3 will be boy. 2 boy, 1 girl is possible, 1 girl, 2 boy will be possible, or all the 3 will be girls. Here I am not saying that the sequence will not matter here, because we are not doing here the simple arrangement that B, G, B or B, B, G. No, we are not doing like this one. So we can do directly the question very simply by the common sense. We can use the probability is nothing but favorable by total. Favorable is nothing but your required thing. Total is these 4 cases. So you can write down here the total number of outcome, the total sample space will be 4 here. If you are looking for the probability, so okay, so probability of having 2 boys and 1 girls. So you can see among these 4 cases, what is my requirement? My requirement is 2 boys and 1 girl. This is my requirement, right? So my favorable will be 1 only. So you can write down here the required probability should be favorable by total. So favorable is 1, total will be 4. So hence my answer should be 1 by 4. If the question is this one, then my answer should be 1 by 4 or 0.25. If this was a NAT, then 0.25 or 1 by 4, whatever is correct, you can just approach it. Okay, so this should be my answer. Now let's approach with one more question I'm having from this one for the series. And again, as I told you, I am not sure about the options, but if all the questions are memory based, I am not saying that these questions are 100% correct. The data value is 100% correct. So if, as I'm saying, you guys are there, you guys approach the paper, you can just tell us, you can just share your experience. Yes ma'am, the question was as it is what you are writing, or the question is slightly changed. So you can just confirm about this one in the comment box. Alright, now let's come to the one more question I'm having here. The question is, find the sum of the given series. So one series is given to us, 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 27 and so on, so on. So this was an infinite series which is given to us. Okay. Yeah, what you are saying, Bashir, is the two cases for OR. Whenever we are having the two cases, we need to go for the OR only. We should use the OR. Okay. Alright. So now let's approach it here. So what is the sum? So let's approach the sum here. First of all, I can see in this series, I am having few even terms and few odd terms. So I cannot approach this series directly. So I need to just arrange it. So let's arrange it. We can see if the number is here 2, so we can start writing 2, we can break as in 1 plus 1. Okay. So when I will break it 1 plus 1, I can write down, I will write here as a term of even terms, sum of even terms and sum of odd terms also. So it will be 1 plus 1 by 2, next 1 by 4, 1 by 8 like this one, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16 and so on. You can write down this one, plus the next will be 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 27 and so on. You can go for. So here we are having actually two series. Yeah, what you are writing, according to you, this paper is good or tough? So according to me, the paper was moderate, because the first time they introduced the DA. Okay, so that's why the paper is, we can say that it is the moderate. It's not tough, it's not very easy. But yeah, all the things it cover in terms of the engineering mathematics and general aptitude. I can see the questions which we can see right now, or which the data we are having from the students only. So this is, we can see the questions are good, easy type of questions we are having till now. All right. Yes, you can do this question by the binomial also, but directly also we can solve. So that's why I don't want to use here the binomial, although you can solve the question by the binomial, but directly also you can solve. Okay. Now let's approach it. So here when I will go with this one, so I can see 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. I am having first series, and if I will go for the second one, so I can see the second one is 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 27. So both the terms are nothing but GP only. You can see this is the GP, infinite GP, and this is also a GP. Here you can see the first term A is equals to 1, and if I am looking for the common ratio here, so common ratio is 1 by 3. And in this case, when you are saying that this is also a GP, so in this GP the first term is 1 and the common ratio R will be 1 by 2 here. As if the terms are going up to the infinity. If it is only bounded up to here, then the answer will be changed. But if this series is going up to the infinity, so which the data which I received according to a student, it is going up to the infinity. So if it is going up to the infinity, 2 plus extra tha aur isme 2 plus, so I write down already na 2 plus. Himanshu, I already write down this 2 plus. I hope this series is clear. Okay, so here when we will go to we can write down this is an GP. So here we can use the formula sum of infinite terms of the GP, a by 1 minus r. I can use here in both the terms. I can use when I will go in the first one, I can see a is my first term, 1 minus 1 by 2 is there, plus when I will go in the second one, I can see this will be 1 upon 1 minus 1 by 3 is there. Okay, the common ratio is 1 by 3. Okay, so now you can approach, this will be 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 only, plus 1 minus 1 by 3 is 2 by 3. When you will approach, this is 2, this will be 3 by 2. We need to solve this one. We can take LCM. This will be 4 plus 3. So your result should be 7 by 2 means 3.5. Your result should be 7 by 2 means 7 by 2, as I told you already, 7 by 2 or 3.5. It should be the answer. Alright, clear guys? So I am having these questions till now. We will go for the more questions also. So just hold on, we are having more technical questions, the questions from the technical also, and I am also confirming the data related to the maths and aptitude question. Once I will confirm the data, then I will back again with the more questions. Alright guys? Okay, welcome AG, Elsov AG. Okay, thank you beta for your compliment. So I will just resume again right now. The other faculties will be here for the technical. Alright, so stay tuned here for the technical also. I will back with the maths and aptitude more questions.
So hello students, one more question from DSA. The DSA, from DSA question, like algorithm point of view, you can understand this one is. So the given, what is the recurrence relation? Recurrence relation of binary search. So the given statement 1, S1, function of f of n by 2 plus 1, statement 2, function of f of n by 2 plus n by 2 floor function. Floor function of n by 2 given, right. So now options would have given like S1, S2, like this option might be given. So what is the answer, like so most of you might be answered. What is the answer for this question? Yes. What is the answer? Direct answer only, like statement 1 is right, because directly function of 2 plus 1, correct or not? This only recurrence relation for this one, correct? The cutoff, we'll see like some more questions we are going to observe it from artificial intelligence and machine learning paper. So based on this cutoff, but apart from, if I keep these two subjects aside, mathematics and this DBMS and algorithm and data structure questions, if we see, the almost easy to moderate questions only there. So we can expect the cutoff around maybe 30, 32 like this. We'll see. Like we need to see that questions also. We can guess it what could the cutoff for this one. So now, so once again, just if you look at the analysis paper, so now how these subjects are like so most of the students might be appeared for this paper. So now see, programming data structure algorithm 22%, 22 marks, and DBMS 10 marks. So 32 marks like which those who already studied for computer science. So this most of the questions are easy to moderate only, like so from DBMS most of the questions are easy, even from programming data structure also questions are easy. So now we have to understand this is giving a learning to us for the new aspirants, GATE 2025 aspirants and 26 aspirants. We should also think for the paper, apart from computer science, we should also give the weightage for data science and like a DA paper. So now majorly mathematics, some 30-40% extra mathematics is that if you study, if you could able to manage properly, then so now getting marks from this subject, this paper will be easy, because so machine learning and artificial intelligence almost 15 to 17 marks came. Maximum they stretch out to next year paper 20 marks also. 80 marks paper is a common to you, right? 80 marks paper is a common. So mathematics, if you focus more, so definitely this paper going to good. Overall difficulty level you could see, so we can say maximum 5 to 10% is the difficulty level. So some question from machine learning, artificial intelligence, so mathematics 1 or 2 questions only like. The majority questions if you see all solvable only, those who are properly studied for computer science paper, and these questions are easy, mostly easy to moderate. Those who are prepared well and practice a number of questions, yes, done. So difficulty level we can say the 5 to 10% on the difficulty level which we can observe from this overall paper. So we are also expecting some more questions from even algorithms and programming data structures. If some questions come from the students, we will again solve some more questions. So just we are waiting for the memory based questions from the student. If any one of you have any kind of queries, like you can start commenting, so that we will try to solve those questions also. So guys, tell me how you felt, like, in the while you writing the paper, like, so what is your opinion, like? So yes, yes, Pratik Mishra, you are right, like, so those who have, those people who fill the paper, DA paper, definitely is going to be, suppose sometime computer science, 11, 12 subjects need to be studied. Some people who started late preparation, like, from the past 3 months, they could not able to cover the overall syllabus. Now those people who appear for DA also, covering 3-4 subjects, they have a high chances to get the good rank in this paper, and they can get it even good college, either NIT or IIT. That's really, like, even in the classroom, we motivated many students, tried appear the paper, because the DA paper is the first time for the student as well as the maker also. So everybody, the paper is new, so sometimes this is going to be luck. So same thing is happened, like, so those who appeared for this paper, definitely their rank would be better than computer science also. That we'll see, like, how would the computer science paper. Just we are waiting for some more questions to become from this other subject. Actually, I am trying to correct it. This is not the 2 MSQ questions. There are many, like, almost we solved so 6 to 8, I think 6 to 8 questions came as a MSQ questions, not 2, so incorrect data. So MCQ questions can be reduced from this one, we can achieve that, we can achieve. See, as per this paper, like, that only goes, we do not have a data how many people appear for this paper. Generally more people appear. Now required some 70 plus 80 plus marks required, 70 plus 75, you can say 70 plus required to get good IIT. Now suppose, so number of students appear this paper compared to competition less, so definitely even 60 marks people also can get, 60, 65 also, in that range, so people can get IIT. So that's my expectation, because I do not have exact data how many students appear for this data science paper, DA paper. If equivalently computer science appeared, every student of computer science applied for DA paper, then is kind of, you understand, the more students, like, the paper, since it is easy to moderate, easy, mostly we can say easy paper, then getting IIT definitely 70 plus 75 minimum is required. So which I can say the cutoff may goes to even 30, 32 also, because 23 computer science paper was easy to moderate, that one. So 31 point something cutoff, 31.25 cutoff was there. So similar way we can expect in this year also this paper. So 25% increase, but that's only, sir, I understand Pratik Mishra, but how many people, so mainly due to data science, yeah, that's true, overall percentage increased, so like compared to last year, but exclusively how many people appear for data science paper, this the varies, like based on that only we can conclude it. So now question C, so how easy you can see now, which I already saw, like this 1 mark question is framed from programming data structures point of our algorithm point of view, less than a minute, quickly you can solve it. This also DBMS question, very easy question framed now, and this is very easy questions which you can say algorithm point of view. Now another question, it is again, so data structure algorithm, very easy, less than a minute, like, people might have answered very quickly. This also insertion chart, selection chart given, so students will never expect from the gate paper such questions came in this year. This is little understanding required, like how to check this like topological order, then those who know already the mechanism, so obviously can able to select the option. This is direct statement, like must not required, like this. There are many questions by looking at might be answered the people. Any more queries if you have, so that we can talk. Yeah, some of you try to comment like how was your experience in the during your exam like for the DA paper. All of you. So some students who like other branch students like especially mechanical, like other branch people who appeared, so they might have done in mathematics part, because mathematics almost 34% came. So they might have done like general aptitude, you take like 15 marks, so together 49 marks. Now in this paper you understand, so apart from computer science and students, even other branch students might be scored well. Abhinav, yes, yes. So number of swaps he asked in a binary search question asked. So number of swaps required to perform. So this was the question. Recurrence relation was asked, right? From binary search tree, recurrence relation was asked. So Anubhav, did you appear the paper? Anubhav? Okay, good, good. So did you write the DA paper today? So did you find any question from DBMS like transaction management, transaction control? Okay, yes, in certainly asked. Yes, yes, you are right. So did you find any question from transaction control from DBMS? SQL there was a question, from functional dependencies also there was a question. So they asked minimum number of swap required to sort in increasing order. Okay, okay, 2 more question was there. Good, good. So overall, how was the paper? How you experience, like, no? How many questions you would able to attempt? Anubhav, how many questions did you attempted? Okay, from DBMS, so only questions from FDs and normal forms and SQL. So no question from that, right? How many questions you have attempted? Yes, yes, yes. Many students was same commenting. Paper was easy to moderate, but most of the questions appear to be easy, right? So dear all, like try to like be in the live only, because some more questions of algorithms and DBMS we are going to solve right now. So very good number, you attempted 45 questions. So decent marks we can expect in this paper. So we'll see some more questions of DBMS algorithm. So immediately, so try to be in this.
everyone, welcome back. So dear students, I'm having a few questions from maths and aptitude. Let's approach the question. First of all, you guys, if you are there, you can confirm the audio video. Yes. So let's start with the one question of engineering mathematics, the question from the limit itself calculus. So the question was limit x tends to 0 ln of x square plus 1 cos x by x square. We need to find out the value of this one. So as I told you, dear students, please confirm if you are there in the paper. You can confirm the data whether the question written here is correct or not. All right. So let's start with the question. So we are having the question limit x tends to 0 ln x square plus 1 into cos x by x square. Okay, cos x by whole x square. So let's see. First of all, I can see I need to check here by putting the limit x tends to 0. When I will put here the limit, I can see cos 0 is 1. This will be you are having 0 plus 1 is 1. So ln 1 is 0 only divided by 0. So this is nothing but 0 by 0 form. Okay, we are having here the 0 by 0 form, so we can use the DL hospital rule. So when I will go with the DL hospital, I need to differentiate according to the DL hospital. We need to differentiate the numerator separately and the denominator separately. So when I will go with this one, I am looking for this first numerator. So when I will just solve, this will be 1 upon x square plus 1. Okay, and let me write down. Let's write down on the next slide. So it will take some space. So we can write down limit x tends to 0 ln of x square plus 1 into cos. So 1 upon x square plus 1 into cos x. Now this is nothing but function of function. We are having here the differentiation of first 1 upon x, and again I need to differentiate this one. So I can write down this will be d by dx of this one, x square plus 1 into cos of x. Alright. So here and divided by whole divided by, we are having x square, so differentiation will be 2x. So this will be the 2x, limit x tends to 0, and this will be 2x. Alright, correct, and answer is half. Yeah, shabash, Santosh. So here we can approach the question. So it will be limit x tends to 0. Now again I need to check. First of all, let's differentiate, then we will check again by putting this one. So we are having here, when I will differentiate this one, so this will be 1 upon x square plus 1 into cos x is as it is. I need to differentiate here now. So let's differentiate cos x. So cos x will be minus sin x. I am taking x square plus 1 as it is. And in the next one, cos x is as it is. Differentiation of x square plus 1 will be 2x. And whole divided by 2x we are having here. Okay, now I want to make it a little bit easy. So can we go with this one again? Okay, let's check first of all. Before proceeding to this one, let's check whether again we are having here 0 by 0 form or this is a finite. So when you will put here, this will be 0. When you will put here, this will be 0. Okay, this is already 0. And here we are having, so 0 by 0 form again we are having. I can see this is nothing but 0 by 0 form again. So when we are having 0 by 0 form, we need to use again here the DL hospital rule. So I will use again the DL hospital rule. I am having limit x tends to 0. The question we are having, which is x square plus 1 upon x square plus 1 cos x, and this one. So according to this one, first of all we should just arrange this one, because now when you will go directly to here, it will not be easier one. So I am writing it as it is first of all, so that I will arrange it in a simple manner. Plus 2x into cos x divided by 2x I am having already here, and x square plus 1. Okay, now what I am having here, and this is cos x is also there. So what I want to do, actually I want to divide this term, and in the numerator and denominator overall I will divide by the 2x cos x, or you can see directly here, you can from here you can take common 2x cos x. So when I will take common from the numerator 2x cos x, I am taking common from the numerator. So it will be minus sin x. When I will take 2x cos x common, so it will be cos x, and I am having here x square plus 1. I take 2x also, so this will be 2x. Okay, this will be 2x, and whole divided by, we are having here 2x cos x multiply with the x square plus 1. So 2x cos x will be gone. Now sin by cos will be 10, you can write down. So in the one more step we can write down the question, limit extends to 0, minus sin x by cos x is 10x, and look at here, you are having x also. So I want to use minus 10x by x will be as it is, and minus let's use here only, and this will be x square plus 1 by 2 is as it is, whole divided by, you are having x square plus 1. So now very easily we can apply the limit and we can check what is the result. So when you will apply the limit, we know very well, limit extends to 0, 10x by x is always is equals to 1. Okay, so that I can use here directly. Now in the remaining, when I will put the limit, it will be 0 plus 1 by 2, and it will be 0 plus 1 we are having. So this will be the 1, and from here when you will see, okay, you are having here the negative sign na, so then it will also minus, it will become also minus 10x by x is also 0. So yeah, now answer is not 1 beta, answer is not 1 here, it should be minus, it should be minus 1 plus 2. I will solve here. So when I will go with this one, so it will give me in this case, when I will approach the limit from here, I can write down this will be 2. Okay, and okay, before that also, if you want, you can do one thing, you can just take the limit also, you can just put the value of the limit directly. So limit extends to 0, 10x by x will be 1, so I am having 1 from here, and this will be 2, so 0 plus 1. So you can write down the final answer will be 1 by 2 from here, because when you will approach it, this will become 0, you are having 1 by 2 from here, you are having 0 from here, and this will also become 1 by 2, right? So the final answer will be 1 by 2 in this case. The final answer will be 1 by 2 in this case. Okay, right? So just very easily we can approach it, and we can go for the final answer as in 1 by 2. So this was the question from the maths. Acha, one more question I am having from the general aptitude. Let's see that question also. If I will go with that one, so I am having the question, let me write down the question. Two persons invested in the 3 mutual funds. 3 mutual funds ABC. Okay, and they invested as person 1. The investment amount of person 1, amount of person 1 will be 10,000, 20,000 and 20,000 respectively. Okay, and the same, the investment amount of person 2 will be 20,000, 15,000 and 15,000 respectively in all the 3 schemes. We are having here 3 schemes of mutual funds, A, B and C. So you can write down in first, second and third scheme like this one respectively. If interest rate is also given to us, this is same, and interest rate of scheme B and C is 15% each. Okay, please confirm the data, guys. If you were there, you can just confirm the data. 15% each. If person 2 got 15% rupees 500 more, rupees 500 more than the person 1. Okay, then find the rate of interest in scheme 1. In scheme 1, percentage. Find the rate of interest in percentage in scheme 1. 1 means A, in scheme A. Okay, right? So this was the question given to us. Let's see how to approach this one. So we can write down the question. Here we are having two persons. I can take person 1 and the person 2. 3 schemes are there. So I will go with the A scheme, B scheme and C scheme. So it is given to us, they invested, the first person invested 10,000, 20,000 and 20,000. The second invested 20, 15 and 15. So 20,000, 15,000 and 15,000. Okay, rate of interest is also given to us. So rate of interest in the second and third, it is given to us 15%. Here also it is given to us 15%, and we need to find out this one. So this is unknown. When this is unknown, so what we need to do, we can just write down, suppose this is nothing but X% or R%, you can just take it as it is. Okay, so here I am writing as an X%, and one difference is given to us, so we will use that difference. So first of all, what we can do in this question, we are having the investment amount of person 1 in all the 3 scheme, investment amount of person 2 also in all the 3 scheme. So let's solve that how much amount he get. Okay, because in the last it is mentioned now that the person second got rupees 500 more than the person 1 in the whole transaction in this one. So we will find out for person 1 in all these 3 scheme with their respective percentage or respective rate of interest. We will find out again the profit or the total amount whatever the person 2 get after all these 3 schemes with these 3 rate of interest. So let's solve for the person 1. If I will solve, the person 1 is having in the A scheme X% rate of interest. So with the X% of 10k plus you can write down here the 15% of 20,000 20k. The next is again 15% of 20,000. All right. So 10% X% of 10,000, that I don't know, so I will write down X by 10 into 100. Okay, 10,000 into 100 plus 15% will be 15 by 100 into 20,000. That is 3,000 only, and this will be 3,000 only. So 15% of 20,000 is nothing but 3,000. So you can write down 15 into 20 by 100. Okay. So this will be 3,000 and 3,000. I am writing it directly 6,000. And here from here 0, 0, 0, 0 gone. So I am having actually here 100x. So this is the profit, or you can say the final amount the person 1 will get after all these 3 schemes. Let's talk about the person 2 also. So when we will go for the person 2 here, we can calculate similarly for the person 2 also. So in the first case it will be X% of 20,000 plus second will be 15% of 15,000, 15% of 15,000, and the third will be 15% of 15,000 again. So 15% of 15,000 will be 4,500. Like this you can solve, and when you will solve, so I am writing here this and this both togetherly I can write down. This will be 15% of 15, 2 to 5 and 2 to 5. So when I will go, so I can write down 4,500 overall for these two. Okay, and here you can write down X% of 20 will be 20,000 into X by 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 gone. So you can write down this will be 200x plus 4500. This is for the second person. This is for the second person. Okay. When we will go for 15% of 15,000 is 2,250, and that is 2,250. So overall this will be 4,500. So now the difference is given to us very easily. We can see in the if the person 2 got rupees 500 more than the person 1. So the difference between these two, so if you are marking this as an equation 1 and this as an equation 2, so the difference between 2 and 1, so 2 minus 1 is you can use here. So you can go with the, by doing equation 2 minus equation 1, and that is given to you 500 rupees. It is given already to us. So we can use 200x plus 4500 minus 100x minus 6000 is equals to 500. When you will solve, you can see you are having 100x minus, yeah, what is the answer? Please confirm. If you are having the data, then you can confirm the data also. Alright, so here when I will approach to minus 1500 is equals to 500. When I will go for this one, 100x is equals to 2000. So the x should be 10%. Sorry, x should be 20%. 200 by 100. 2000 by 100. When you will solve here, I can write down. So x will be 2000 by 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 will be gone. So it is nothing but 200%. Means 20%. It is nothing but 2000 by 100x. Profit is 500 more than the person 2. P1 profit. The question was given to us. What the question you are saying, Rupesh? The question was person 1 is having 500 more or person 2 is having, because the data which I am having, according to that one, you can confirm the data. You can confirm the data. Yeah, it was. If here it is mentioned that person 1, then the answer will change. You are saying the person 1 is having 500 more than. Please confirm, Rupesh and Anand. If you give the question, then you can confirm the answer, the question first of all. If the person 1 got rupees 500 more than the person 2, is what the question? Yeah. So okay, so then it will change beta. Person 1 got rupees 500 more than the person 2, then find the rate of interest. So in this case, when we will approach now, so okay, sorry. In this case, when we will approach to here, rather doing this one, I should go with 1 minus 2 is equals to 500. Let's approach it in this case. You are sure? Yes. Okay. Person 1. So person 1 is there. So person 1 is 100x plus 6000 minus this will be 200x or minus 4500 is equals to 500. So in this case, when we will solve, but beta if it is, तो फिर तो ये negative आ रहा है. What you are having, let's see. Okay, let's see. So we are having here minus 100x plus 1500 is equals to 500. Yeah. So then here also we are having negative both the side. Then negative will be cancelled out. This will be minus 1000. Minus will be gone. So your x will be 10%. I hope you guys, if we are saying that in the question this data is mentioned to us that person 1 got rupees 500 more than the person 2. As I am confirming, if you guys are saying that person 1 got rupees 500 more than the person 2, then the result will be 10%, which I show you here. If you are saying the person 2 is getting more 500 than the person 1, then the result will be 20%. So according to this one, if the question is this, then answer will be 10%. If the question is person 2 minus person 1, then answer will be 20%. Okay? Clear? So you can confirm this one. I hope now. So bachcho, if you are having more data, more question with the exact data, you can just send us in directly our Telegram group also. So you can just help us for the exact question. Alright guys, so we can just provide the solution as early as possible. I will receive the question. I will come again with the more questions and solutions. Alright guys, so that's all from my side, and again the few more. Yes, clear. Okay. Alright, so again now the few more questions we are having from the technical also. So let's see more questions from the technical, and if I will get more questions from the maths and aptitude, I will back again with the exact data. What is the issue? I want to come with the exact data. If the question is the not exact, then we should not provide the solution. So that's why we are waiting for the confirmation from the final question from the student side also. Okay beta, now stay connected. We are having more questions also, so just stay connected.
So students, one more question we received from the student from the hashing concept, like a DSA question. So let's see how this question, like what the question they asked here. So they given input. So they given input values 4322, comma 1334, comma 1471, comma 9676, comma 1989, comma 6171, comma 6173, comma 41199. So they given hashing function. Hashing function. So hashing function is x modulo 10. So now hash table has 10 elements. So they are asking that they are given options here. So now this input array they loaded into hash table by using the hashing function x modulo 10. Option A given 967679, comma 1989, comma 4199. These are elements are hash to the same values, same value, same index value. They are saying same index value. Option B given 1471, comma 6171, comma these two elements. These two elements hash to the same value, same value. Option C, all elements of inputs, all elements of input hash to the same values. Option D has given each element hashes to different index value. This was a question. Now look, so now hash table having index 10 elements, right? Now, so when you start inputs, you apply this function. So now what is the modulo operations? If you perform 2, 4, 1, 6, 9, 1, 3, 9, it will go. So now looking at the option directly without entering the value into hash table, we can answer it. Yes or no? So this is going to be index 2, this is going to index 4, index 1, index 6, 9, 1, 3, 9, right? What they are saying, these 3 elements are asked to same values, 3 elements. So here is 1, this is 2, so one more value is 4191, 4322, 1334, 1471, 9679, 1989, 1671, 3 elements are there. So one more element 69679, this is 79, actually 79. So 1, 2, 3, 3 elements are as to same value. Yes, this index value is 7, so index value is 9, so they will be going to same value. So the statement A is true. So 1471, 617 has to same value. This also like, so you see, you will get an index value 1 in this case. In this case, index value 1 you will get. Both are going to same index value. This is also true. Both are true. When these two elements are going to same, all elements will not go to same index, right? So this is different. He is saying each element has a different value. So, these are element having same, this option also going to be eliminated. Hence, option A and B are the right answer for this question. So, I hope you understand the solution for this question, all of you. So, mostly like from this, so data structures and algorithms questions are easy to moderate. So, most of you so done well. So, now so try to even like no in this today at evening like mechanical paper also, the mechanical team is going to be discuss the complete the solutions of the gate paper as well as paper analysis also they are going to do, and the mechanical students you can tune to the channel. So, 6 p.m. So, 6 p.m. onwards. So, this session is definitely it is useful to you because most of these solutions which we discussed. So, I am going to stop the session ma. So, any one of you having any queries, so let us know, we can try to address it. So, thank you so much all of you, and we are going to stop the session.